Beautiful. Almost on the money. We just get things straightened out here. It's a one-man production. Don't have a station engineer. Don't have a manager either, except for me. Here's the frequency in use. Wrong. Wrong. Where am I here? There it is. Wasn't quite prepared. Here's the frequency in use. Very good. I was. Not only did I have the wrong. Doesn't matter. I had some things hooked up wrong. This is K4P of net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? There never is. At least there never has been. I hope there never is. But if you have an emergency, please call 911. If you can't do that, call us. If you can't do either of those things, I don't know what you're going to do. But if you have don't hesitate to call us. We'll help you any way that we can. The net may be broken anytime for an emergency. For information on the net, you can go to YouTube right now and see the screen on my radio. It'll give you an indication of your signal strength, and you'll be able to listen to stations you might not otherwise hear. You can also go to 146.415.net. For information on Simplex, it's 146.415.net, very similar to our frequency. Also go to Facebook on the, I think it's called mj.simplex.net. I believe that's what it's called, mj.simplex.net. You think I know? That's why that's live. I'm live. Oh, but you don't see the screen on the radio or the radio. You don't see the screen on the YouTube. Hold on one sec. There we go. Just had to straighten that out again. Also, you can go to groups.io, groups.io, and that's you can put in the search block there, MJSS for Mount Juliet Simplex Society, and then you like to sign up for the email reminder system, and it's also a place you can ask technical questions, become part of the group. We have about 100 and close to 200 people on the group. Pretty big group for a club with no dues. And we are an ARRL club, KN4FKV. That's Kilo November 4 Foxtrot. What is that? FKV. Oh, Kilo Victor. Or you can send me an email at k4pew@arrl.net. We normally meet at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. We also do a net on, Michael does a net on Sunday nights. And that's on 10 meters. And that's on 28.415 at 7:30 p.m. So make sure to be there. It's a good net. He's been doing it for a couple of years now, and it's really been pretty steady net. And it's the only one I know of besides the one we do tonight on 10 meters, which we've been doing for quite a long time as well. Let's see. We conduct the net, of course, tonight on 146.415 FM Simplex, where, if you already knew that, you're already here. Any announcements other than the net that's tonight? And we also have tonight we're going to have to switch to it, but we're going to do 5 watts on 2 meters, 5 watt net night. Can't do that, don't worry about it, but I want to see how people hear me, and you can hear how everybody can hear you on 5 watts to see how good. I noticed conditions this morning were interesting. I heard a repeater from over right next to Memphis somewhere in Fayette County. Fayette? Yeah, Fayette. And not Lafayette. It's Fayette County, over just a little bit east of Memphis. And I thought that was pretty odd. So conditions, I hope, will remain the same today and be good. And also the breakfast. Of course, we have a breakfast, but we're going to have a 3-week layover for breakfast this period. The next breakfast, of course, is on January the 13th, Saturday the 13th at the Golden Corral. And I still would like to hold it at 10 a.m. unless I hear some complaints about that. I think it's a good time for it. I just wanted to give people a chance to not have to get up at 7 or 7:30 in the morning. Is there any other announcements? Nothing heard. Well, let's do this. Let's see, the breakfast in January on the 13th. Yeah, the 10 meter net tonight, the 10 meter net on Sunday. And also we're doing we're doing 2 others, 10 meter as well as the 223.415 net that follows the 10 meter net. This is net number 965. We are starting from the west, but tonight we're going to start, as always, with the short on time, mobile, or first time checking. So let's come now.
Okay, full review.
Hello, Michael. What's up?
Just getting up. What's going on?
Just kidding. You must have worked or something today.
I filled around a little bit. Went out and tore the bottom section off the piece of tower this afternoon. And that was as hard as I worked.
Well, that's enough. That's enough to do. Tower work is kind of hard.
Oh yeah. But I acquired some tower over the weekend. It was damaged in a storm that we had a few months ago. And I acquired a few pieces of it, and one piece of it had a section that was bent, cut up, and attached to a full section. I just disconnected and took it apart. One of the guys wants it, so I'm gonna give it to him at the bottom section. He wants to install a tower, so it worked just fine for him.
Yeah, well, towers, the new ones don't come cheap, so a free one's nice.
Oh yeah, definitely. I actually only wanted one piece. That's all I was wanting, was just a section of tower. And wound up with see what it was, 5 sections.
Oh my gosh! So that was somebody had a nice. How badly was it damaged?
Well, it laid 2 of them over, and the sections that I got, other than that one piece I took off at the bottom, they don't seem to be too bad. The top section had a small split in the leg blowout. We pounded that back in, got it welded back up. So all the rest of them seem to be in decent shape.
Cool. That's a pretty tall tower.
Oh yeah. If I do anything, it'd probably be about 20, 30 foot. I wouldn't go up too high.
Now, well, I think towers ought to come with a contract for somebody to climb it for me.
I hear you. Well, since that's what I was used to do and still love doing it, I might do a little bit of climbing. I actually took one of those sections I wanted. I actually wanted to put a section in the house, and that's exactly what I did. So I got a section in here.
Oh, cool. Anything else for the net?
No, sir. That's it.
Sounds good. Sounds like a lot of work. That was Mike. He's in Hendersonville, Kilo 4 Victor Alpha. Who else is short on time mobile or first time checking? Okay, we'll start from the west then. Please come now.
Oscar 4, my Kilo Delta.
Hello, Doug. How are you?
I'm doing well tonight, Paul. I was just curious if you could hear me on 5 watts.
Oh, I can. Hold on one second. I'm glad you said that. I got to reduce my power. Hang on.
This is Kilo Oscar 4, my Kilo Delta. Paul, I cannot hear you.
No, I hadn't said it. It's K4PW. Can you hear me now?
Yep, Kilo 4 KD. I can hear you now.
Yeah, very good. That's 5 watts from here in Ranchulia. I haven't done that in a long time. I forgot to preset it for 5 watts. Anyway, I usually did the front part on full power, and when I used to do this, and we haven't done it so long, I forgot.
Yep, you're sounding just as good as always. My station is loud and clear, full black.
Ah, very good. Are you running 5 watts as well?
I am. I have my Yaesu FT2980. As soon as I heard you say that, make that announcement, I pulled out the manual just to be sure. Yeah, on low power, it's 5 watts.
Yeah, very good. I think I told everybody I still have the radio. It's an 85 watt a Lenco 2-meter only rig, and it has 2 settings: 5 watts or 85 watts. You get 2 choices.
Yeah, this one is a 2-meter only, and it has 4, so I can go down low or up to 80. But it's a pretty good radio. I really like it a lot. I need to get another radio or something that has a 440 and maybe even 220, but that's all I got to check tonight. Plus, I have the ICOM IC211, also 2-meter only, but it does sideband, which I really like.
Oh yeah. Well, very good. Anything else for the net there, Doug?
That's all. I just will let you know I started off the new year right. We went out with Buddy and I did a couple of parks on the air on Monday and kicked the new year off the way it should go. So I'll turn it back to Nick. So appreciate what you do, Paul.
Yeah, very good. That's Doug, and he is in Greenbrier. Did I get that right?
Hey, you're getting it.
I usually try to think of it before I say it. That one I had to do it on the fly. Very good. Yeah, my memory's I don't know if it's improving, but it's still there. That was Doug in Greenbrier, Kilo Oscar for Mike Kilo Delta. Who else is west? Anybody else west?
KC14Q.
Ah, very good. You're a good solid west. You on 5 watts tonight there, Charles?
Roger, Roger. Low power.
And you get almost S7 to me, so conditions are good tonight.
Yeah, about the same. I think you're about about S8 on me.
Awesome. Like I said, I think you heard me say that. I was listening to a repeater. It wasn't, full quieting, but I could hear them perfectly here from over by Memphis.
Yeah, they've been saying some stuff on the internet. I can't remember if it was YouTube where I was seeing it, but anyway, there was some Florida stations was getting a repeater out of New York. Might have been you, and it was hitting over Europe.
Oh wow. I hadn't heard that recently, but I did work that there's an FM repeater in somewhere around New York City. I don't remember where it was. I think it might have been north of New York City, but I'm not sure. But you could hit that from Florida on occasion.
Yeah, and they were working somebody in Europe, a DL station, a German station.
Wow, that was today?
Oh no, I don't know when it was. It was some story I was reading somewhere. I don't remember where it was now.
Everything on the internet is BS, you know.
Yeah, believe everything you read, over.
Yeah, I know that. We're in the age of unbelief, you know.
Yeah, Roger. All right, y'all have a good evening. I'll be listening. KC14 here.
Very good. That's Charles in West Nashville, Kilo Charlie 4 Tango, November, Quebec. Who else is west?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo.
Hey, so you like that new mic? I gave you the new one, and I kept the two old mics.
I think you gave me the old one. the cord on it looked like it's seen better days. May have been in a moment in your car for a while.
The mic I think was new, but the cord may have been an old one. You're right.
I see. Yeah, I took my good cord and put it on the mic you gave me. It's working well.
Yeah, but we can disinfect the old one.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. I figured you must have been using it mobile.
Yeah, it probably had coffee and food stains on it.
Yeah, and that repeater in New York, I think is up in the Catskills, isn't it?
I think it is north of New York, I believe. You're right. I don't remember where it was. I think you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, I've worked it on 10 meters, but they're also linked on 2 meters and whatnot.
Yeah, well, once you've done it once, I don't have to do it twice.
Yeah, it's the same lady on it all the time. I guess it was 2 years ago. We were regularly getting a good signal from that repeater, but I haven't heard them in a while.
Well, up to the East Coast is often not too shabby, depending upon conditions. But for some reason, an FM repeater was. In fact, we worked FM into other locations up there, as well as sideband. No, it was all on FM. 10 meters FM up into Albany, farther north.
Yeah, I've heard of a couple of FM repeaters up there.
Yeah, but this wasn't a repeater. These were just regular QSOs up there further north than the Catskill. Anyway, anything good for the net tonight, Greg?
Nothing good. Catch you on the next KD4 TV.
All right, very good. That's Greg, Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. He's in Antioch. Who else is west?
KD4 LV, Jack Donaldson.
You're scratchy enough to be 5 watts, aren't you?
Well, your voice is so scratchy. I need to copy what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, well, I can hear you perfectly. That's what's interesting about that. Anyway, I hear you, Jack. Somebody give me a relay to Jack.
Jack, he can hear you great. Okay, well, I'm on 5 watts, but he's unreadable. Well, you're S7 to me on 5 watts. Okay, thank you, Michael.
Hey, I've got him I can hear him pretty good. It's just scratchy. So it's interesting how you can hear him better than Mike.
Yeah, it's just a mystery.
Yeah, well, whatever. It'll remain a mystery, believe me, till I don't know, till somebody gives me revelation here. Anyway, that was Jack. He's in, where is he? Jack is in Donaldson. That's where he is. Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor. I had to think about it. Who else is west? Anyone else west? All right, down to the south. All right. How do I sound on 5 watts now there, Tony?
You sound good. How do I sound?
Well, you're almost S9 and you sound fine. It's just a little less than your full scale that you normally give me. Well, near full scale.
Well, I'm off my medication.
Well, sometimes that's an improvement.
Yeah, well.
Anything good for the net? Did you how long are you going to keep your light display up through January?
Light? No, we haven't had them on. We did January 1st. I put up a special kind of, they called it a fireworks kind of thing. It looked like fireworks running across the house. I did that for New Year's, and I turned them on. The next big holiday will be Groundhog Day.
You'll have to get a lot more of them up there, and you can use it like for the early ground approach for planes.
There you go.
All right, very good. Nothing else, right?
No, unless you've heard something.
Nah, nothing I'd say on the air. That was Tony, Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot, Quebec, and he is in Smyrna. Who else is south? Oh, I got you in there, David. You copying me okay? Because you're scratchy but readable.
Yes, sir. I've got the scale loud and clear, but not too scratchy at all, and I am on 5 watts.
Yeah, you're doing about S2 to me, so that's pretty good for down there in Reedyville. Anything good for the net?
Oh, not a whole lot. I just say happy New Year to everybody on the net. Thank you all just for being there. I appreciate you. God bless America.
Yeah, very good. David's saying he appreciates everybody's out here who's on the air today, and they have a happy New Year, and God bless America. That was David in Reedyville, Kilo, India 4 November, Delta November. Who else is south? I got you in there, Larry. How copy? Yeah, you're doing about S1 as well. A little scratchy, though, but I know it's you. You sound good. Very good. That's Larry in Reedyville. I ran Reedyville. In Rockville. Got a Reedyville in my mind. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor on 5 watts. So it's a good signal coming out of Rockville for sure. Same as with the Reedyville. Who else is same issue? They're both fairly far south of me. Who else is south? One more time. I'm not copying. It's breaking up. Oh, anybody got a relay for me, or move your wattage up? One of the two.
Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo Hotel. Is that what?
Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo Hotel. Okay, very good. You might want to bump up your power just so I can hear you, because it's very, very low copy.
First time check in from DeKalb County there, Paul.
Oh, awesome. Very awesome. I don't think he was on 5 watts then, was he? That was Kilo Quebec 4, right? Golf Echo Hotel.
Roger that. What was your name there? KG4 TE8?
I think it was
no copy on that one, Paul. W8PLA, next control.
Yeah, but it was. Was there any copy on that? Was he transmitting again?
He just came back. Yes, confirmed that was Ross.
Okay, very good. I was just looking him up here. Ross in Smithville, apparently. It's in DeKalb County. Appreciate you checking in, Ross. Obviously, you can hear me, and I'm glad you can. Look forward to hearing from you again. K4PEW. That was Ross again in Smithville. Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo Hotel. It was his first time checking. Good to have you there. Anybody else south? Please come down.
K1SPD.
Hey, you're sounding pretty loud tonight. How you doing there, Scott?
Hell, it says, maybe more than 5 watts. How's that?
No, you sound. I didn't notice any difference to be. But again, you're fairly close on the Vern.
Yeah, it's not even registered.
Yeah. How's my copy to you?
I've heard you and Tony, and that's it.
Oh, very good. Well, yeah. It's just a good indication of how well everybody's working. You know how we can hear, and again, I just think I don't like doing it all the time though. This 5 watt thing.
No, I'm anti-QRP. All right, carry on. K1SPD.
Very good. That's Scott. The he's the what is it? Anti-Q Antiqua. That's what it is. Antiqua QRP. That was Scott in Laverne. Kilo 1 Sierra Papa Delta. Who else is south? Over the east.
KM4, wow. Or,
Mr. Michael, what's up?
well, I got the top section to my 700 today.
Oh, awesome. They just stick you with that freight, though, man. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, the top section was $35, and the freight was 30. But anyway, if it had been $100, I'd have still paid it.
Yeah, no, I recall now that maybe I recalled earlier, but I didn't say. But I remember the whole thing being $65.
Yep, that was exactly right.
It's amazing. It hasn't gone up in price for that section. It's kind of I don't want to say it's a rip, but it is kind of a rip.
Well, I'll have to say, though, it was packed in a really, really heavy-duty tube.
One of those really thick wall cardboard round tubes?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. I saved the one when I got my original 700. You know, because I thought if I'm gonna ship I could ship a shotgun in that thing.
Well, I tell you, that's right. Maybe that's why it cost so much.
I guess. I mean, it's not oversized, really. That length of the top length. It's only what, 7 feet? 4 times 7. No, it's only 6 feet.
It looks like the top section is not quite 6 feet.
Yeah, I think you're right. Anyway, you sound great on 5 watts, but again, you're just down the road here. That was Michael. You don't have anything else for the net, do you?
No, but I heard Jack great, heard Scott great, heard Greg great. So everything is good.
All right, that was Mike here in Mount Juliet, Kilo Mike 4, Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. He also fills in for me when I'm sick or dead or too tired or out of town or any of the above. He also does them net on Sunday nights at 7:30, 10 meters, 28.415. That's 28.415. 7:30 p.m. Upper sideband. Don't forget, not upper sideband the time, upper sideband on the frequency. Who else is east?
KG4 CXE, Kristen Royal.
Sure you're on 5 watts, Chris?
Yep, that's 5 watts.
That's 55 over.
Oh, it's like you and Mike. Y'all are both 50, 40 over.
What's funny is Mike wasn't 50 over to me, and he's only 2 miles away.
Yeah, it's all about, I guess, what's in between, right? I figured there's a hill because I could barely hear a couple people when they turn the power down. So there's definitely some issues there.
Yeah, it's unbelievable though that yours is 50 over. Seems silly because you're a good 5 or 6 miles south, and there's quite a bit of terrain on the interstate between us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a ridge. I kind of dipped down off of Central Pike, so that was kind of the ridge area, if you will. But yeah, it is weird.
Yeah, it's all good though. Means you can get out good to the important parts of town as Mount Juliet.
Yeah, and we'll see how it works when I get out west in February. We'll find out.
Oh, you're moving out there now?
Yeah, we bought a house out there, so we'll move out there later this month.
Oh, I thought you were buying where you were.
No, here is a rental, and there's really not anything around here that we were interested in.
Oh, I got you. Very good. When are you going to do that to Lebanon?
Yep. Let's see the northwest side, I guess.
And when is that?
End of this month.
Oh, wow, so soon. Oh, fantastic. If you need help, my wife's probably available, but only on Thursdays and Fridays.
No, it's all good, man. I appreciate that.
If she heard me say that, man, she'd be smacking me around right now, but she's at work.
Unless she's listening.
It's possible. It's possible she's listening. I'll find out about it later.
Sounds good. 1273. Have a good one.
Very good. That's Chris. Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo. Does not require my wife's assistance. He's going to be moving to Lebanon here at the end of the month. So that's cool. And he's currently, though, in the Rural Hill. Doesn't like that name, rural. What a silly word, rural. Who else is east?
Whiskey 8, Lima Alpha, Philip at Tucker's Crossroads.
Hello, Philip. You narrowed you down to about six clubs you're going to?
No, I slowed down since I took that full-time job there working for WEMA. I've just, I don't have time for much of that. I've got about 2 that I follow, but that's about all I can handle anymore these days.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, when you have a job and a wife and children, I'm not sure if you have children, but you know what I'm saying. When you got those things in a house, all of a sudden your priorities are a little different.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Focus on, the big prize there at the end, in a couple of years, hopefully, and, we'll get back to the hobby sooner or later.
Well, you're not ready to retire yet, are you?
No, but I sure would like to.
You can be like me and be independent, and what they say is not even self-employed, but I'm what do you call it? Independently poor.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Well, I'll tell you what, I was just looking up here at my ham ticket, and it looks like this might be my second year of being a ham radio operator, and I was just thinking a while ago whenever I was trying to get that relay for you, I would not have even imagined that I would have been able to turn the radio on and, within 2 seconds got a guy's call sign and been able to throw it back out phonetically to you. I just like, man, where would all that brain power? How did I come up with that?
Oh, yeah. I remember when I first went to a club meeting after I got my license. I don't know if it was the first meeting or not, but there was this guy who'd already been a ham. This would have been in 2005. And there was this guy there who'd been a ham. He was about 10 years older than me, but he'd been a ham since the early 60s when he was in like junior high school. He knew everybody in the area. He lived there all his life. And, he'd be talking to me, yeah, well, and then he's just little stringing off these call signs of people who were important in the hobby. And I'm going, you don't really expect me to even know what you're talking about and expect me to remember those call signs, do you? You know what? It sounded ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you what, it made a big difference to me, I think, was getting out and doing parks on the air and going to the field day events and, calling CQ and whatnot. That really gets your brain active and I guess kind of gives you the ability to do that with those call signs.
Oh, no, it is. You learn to pick it up. I know I had to do some of that. In the Navy, I had to do it on the radio. I wasn't a radio man, but I had radio duties occasionally when we were in Vietnam. And so it was kind of important when we'd have to, we're strictly on tactical call signs and that kind of similar to what we had, but then they weren't, they weren't ARR, they weren't FCC. But what I'm saying is you had to remember things and do it very clearly. We had really long messages we had to give all in phonetics. They were groups of 5 letters, all groups of 5 letters. The whole message, it might be 100, maybe 150 letters of these 5-letter words. And what was hilarious about it was you'd be sitting there with a headset on and a microphone, and you'd be going Romeo, Lima, Papa, Delta, Mike, and you'd get to a letter you've said 100 times, and you look at it and you go, it's P, and you go, pumpkin,
Well, I tell you what, it's also helped me too in the IT field. Whenever you get on the support call and you're trying to give out an email address, I never would have ever been able to give it out phonetically until I got into ham radio. But anyway, I just want to let you know you are full scale on me out here in Tucker's Crossroads on 5 watts.
That's unreal. It really is. It shows you what conditions, how that makes things. Because it was Jack, and he's only about 10 miles west of me, and you got to be 20 miles east of me.
That's right. That's right. Well, anyway, Paul, don't let me hold up the net. Thanks for doing it, and 7-3 to everybody. Just trying to get back into the habit of checking in. W8CLA.
Very good. Appreciate you being there. There was Philip in Tucker's Crossroads, Whiskey 8 Papa Lima Alpha. Who else is east? Nobody else east? Going over the north?
KV9RKK, Frank and Juliet.
Hey, Frank, your 5 watts is a big 5. All right, Frank, you copying me?
Yeah, okay. I forgot it was 5 watts. No, there's 5 watts.
Okay, you're only 50 over now.
Yeah. Oh, well. good. Everybody sounds good. I couldn't quite hear Smith. I could tell he was there, but I couldn't make it out. Frank, you're off frequency. Yes, I am. I'm off frequency. Sorry about that. I was going to say, yeah, I heard the guy from Smithville kind of, but I couldn't really copy him.
Well, he's 44 miles from me.
Yeah, let's straight down Lebanon Road. I'm not too far from Lebanon Road, but that's slightly south of there. But I could tell he was there, and it was coming and go, coming and go. I'm glad that Philip was able to pick that up. But everybody's coming in really good so far tonight. So I wonder if we have good conditions.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me early on. I was listening to that repeater earlier today, mid-morning, out in Memphis, just east of Memphis.
Oh wow! I think that's happened like once before, but I'm trying to think where that would be. I know it's for the Memphis area.
Well, it's in Fayette County, and if you can pick that out, because I looked it up, but I couldn't tell you the name of the town. I'd have to look it up again.
Okay. Well, it's still good, regardless. That's pretty good. I know once in a while we hear them from Alabama, and then the ones from Kentucky. They're I don't know the exact name, but it's like up towards Mayfield up there, like almost where Illinois is at.
Oh yeah, well, you probably remember the time we were talking into central Illinois.
Yeah, Danville. We were talking all the way to Danville, and they were having their Simplex night. That's what was funny.
Yeah, maybe that's why they met. They were both doing Simplex.
Yeah, they sounded like they were in the driveway though. That's what was crazy.
It was. They were all good signals, as if it was. I don't know. It was just amazing to me how those conditions were that good that day. They were both on the same night.
Yeah, that's I think somebody had posted a map from the APRS showing that that opening went from all the way from Wisconsin down to Louisiana. There was all kinds of signal reports. So, hey, it's temperature inversions will do that when the temperature changes for the VHF anyway. But yeah, got nothing. Just wanted to just check in. KV9RKK.
Very good. That's Frank in Northwest Mount Juliet. That's Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo killing me over here on 5 watts. And he's actually not that close. He's probably about 6 or 7 miles away from me. But again, killer signal. Who else is north? Hey, Brent, hold on one second. I had your superior, at least in age. Mark, how you doing, Mark?
Good. I'm looking at you on YouTube. I guess 5 watts make like this.
Remind me, I wasn't even looking at that. How did it look over there?
It looked like it was +50. That's not bad for 5 watts.
I can guess one thing. You're not on the discount.
Oh, that's true. You wouldn't be able to hear me if I was on the discount.
No, I'm sure. It's really funny how you would not expect 5 watts to be that good between, in your case, it's probably about 7 miles from me, I think, because you're farther north and to the northwest. You wouldn't expect 5 watts to be that solid in it. It's fantastic.
Well, yeah. All we're dealing with, I guess, is being a path along. So, it is kind of interesting now. It doesn't make a whole lot of difference.
Well, that goes to show you, though, that to have a localized repeater, let's say a club like ours says, "Oh, let's put up a repeater in the middle of Mount Juliet," but then you realize it wouldn't be just for Mount Juliet people. I mean, that's what's so crazy about some of the repeaters that are up at really high elevations on top of buildings, and they get hardly used because it's not really a community repeater. It's more like a wide area repeater.
Yeah. Well, I think all the design repeaters are mobile and working. But these days, taking your mind off the road and trying to talk on the radio at the same time probably is a good thing to do anyway.
Well, I found it's hard to control a radio talk on and hold a gun at the same time while I'm driving.
Well, you got that right. And then be able to duck when they fire back.
Yeah, that's the horrible truth is that I think there's some truth in that statement.
There is. They try to do it one arm.
No, I don't know. There was a video, real quick. It was a few months ago. This guy, I think it was in Miami. For some reason, he was threatened by, at least by the appearance of somebody he thought was coming after him from behind him. The video was in his car. It was on his, like a dash cam video. I don't know. I don't know who submitted it because he was implicated. He actually fired at this car that was passing him on the right. He unloaded like 8 or 10 rounds out of this handheld, pistol through his side and front windows.
Yeah. And you see that on TV somewhere they're shooting the windshield out. I can't imagine that first round does anything other than break the windshield and pop back in its place.
I don't know. I've not tried that. Anyway, anything else for that, Mark, with a good signal?
Nope, nothing for that. Don't try it.
No, that's the other thing is shooting off a gun I can't imagine it in a car. I can't imagine it at the range because I've been there and some other places, but in an enclosed space, that hurts so bad.
Oh yeah. Don't take time to put your earmuffs on.
Oh my gosh, that's painful. Anyway, that was Mark, Whiskey Bravo 0, November, Oscar, and he's in Northwest Wilson. Who else is north?
Kilo Echo 4, Romeo Victor, Quebec, Brent Mount Juliet.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Brent. Forgot about you. Everything going good for you? And you sound pretty good on 5 watts.
Yeah, I'm on 5 watts, and everybody's blowing it away over here.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? Like I said, I think we have very good conditions though, because I don't think I would have heard Smithville, today if there weren't reasonably good conditions.
Yeah, no, everybody sounded pretty good except I can't get the south over here.
No, I don't. I can imagine that's true. It's some, it's like Tony, who is south down there in Smyrna. He can almost hear no one going up towards Nashville. Almost nobody.
Yeah, it's just hit and miss right around here.
Yeah, well, yeah. When Richard's online, when he was in his old location, could you hear him?
Yeah, believe it or not, when the conditions are right, we talk just fine.
Yeah, because I remember he had some trouble going west because there was like a hill, but 1 or 2 miles west of him.
Yeah. Now if I was on a handheld, we'd lose each other.
Right. Anything else good for the net?
Nope. Hey guys, 73s, and I'll try to talk to you next Wednesday.
Very good. That's Brent. He's in Northwest Wilson, Kilo Echo 4, Romeo Victor, Quebec. Good signal on 5 watts. Who else is north?
Red KE4 TWR.
Yeah, you're cheating, man. You're on that beam, aren't you? Wes?
I know you were talking to me. Sorry. I kept losing out. Yeah, I'm on little 5-element line periodic. You're not full scale. You're S7. Michael, PM4RF is the strongest of anybody.
Isn't that amazing? Because he's just 2 miles east of me.
Yeah, he must either be higher or that hill over there. 50 something living around, I think is what does it.
I don't know, Mike. Did you put your tower up yet?
Nope. And the west is 20 over to me.
Oh, very good. 20 over. Did you hear that, Wes?
Well, I heard it. Everything's good here. Just chilling and listen to that. KE4 TW.
Yeah, chilling's the word. I saw before the net that it was 32 degrees here in Mount Juliet. Anyway, that was Wes, and he's in north of Possum Town, Kilo Echo 4, Tango Whiskey, Indy. Anybody else north? Hey, Carlin, you're a little bit scratchy, but I got a full copy.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on when I first picked it up here. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I got right here putting up wrong thing. I just think my voice. I thought, oh, what's going on? Yeah, I've got 40 on my up here still. And I've got around 9 or 10 more on you up here. And west. I guess it was about a
Very good, Carlin. Glad you're in there, and I'm glad you jumped in and remembered that it was 5 watts. I think we think it's helpful to do this once in a while to people figure out that, hey, maybe I need a bigger antenna or a higher antenna. Even higher is a, the old rule about doubling the height. Anyway, that was Carlin. Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. Anybody else north? Okay. Anybody got any late check-ins, like in lollygaggers, lurkers, and sandbaggers?
CAVALCADE ZDG.
Oh, which classification you want to fall into there, Kevin?
I don't know. I guess I could be a lurker. I was in the truck when you were calling east, and I had a bunch of rowdy teenagers in there with me.
Oh, yeah, rowdy. Yeah, that's the way they're supposed to be. How old are they?
Sorry, I still got those rowdy teenagers hollering in the kitchen right now. So you have to say that again.
Oh, I just wonder how old your teenagers were.
14, 16, and 12.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's all right most of the time, but they can't be your typical teenagers.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get 3 of those age groups together, it's they're usually fighting each other.
Either that, or tonight they weren't fighting. They were hooting and hollering and laughing and just joking. So it was a good time on the way home.
Oh, good, very good. Were they at a big special event or something?
We were just on the way home from church.
Oh, okay, very good, very good. That's right. Today is Wednesday, isn't it? Anything else for the net, Kevin?
No, sir.
Very good. That's Kevin. KI4ZDG. So in Gladeville. Big signal too. It was 55 over if you were on 5 watts.
Yeah, I'm typically
Typically what?
I bumped it off frequency there for a second, but yeah, I'm typically on this radio. It only puts out 5 watts, so I'm typically always on 5 here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you're over 50 over, so that's a big number. That's what's so cool about. Well, it's cool. We have to. It reminds. I know that when we first did this 5 watt net some years ago, people were surprised at how well they got received and how well they could hear in spite of the low power. Because we always, I don't know of any hams that. Well, I've only met a few hams that normally go, I'll start with 10 watts and go from there. No, they start at 50. They don't mess with lower wattage. So anyway, it's a good exercise.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's neat to see who you can hear and who you can't.
Yep, I got it. All right, very good. That's Kevin again. He's in Gladeville, KI4ZDG. Who else is any place, anywhere? Lollygaggers, lookers, sandbaggers, SDR donglers. What else we got? Oh, well, they would stay with that.
Hey, what was Kevin's call?
Kilo India 4 Zulu Delta Golf.
Okay, he's blasting in here on 5.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah,
yeah, as you are at 50 over. It's very good. In fact, it seems better tonight on that 5 than it is normally with you. I mean, you have a good signal always, but I don't remember it being 55 over.
Oh no, I'm at 100 now.
Oh, okay, very good. You better be up there. Very good. Anybody else out there? Lurkers, sandbaggers, lollygaggers, scanner listeners. They have to email me though. Wait, anybody else? Then we'll stop there. We're going to go over to 10 meters, and I remembered in the midst of this that I have to switch antennas, so I'm going to have to go out of sight here for a second. Hold on one second. K4PW. On there, hold on one second. We're going to go to 10 meters. K4PW, that's 28.415, and then on to 223.415. Sure does help to be prepared, and I wasn't. This is a K4PEW, K4PEW. Here on 10 meters, looking for check-ins from the north. I'm on full power, no more 5 watts here. K4PEW. Anybody north? Oh, actually, from the west. Please come first. West.
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo.
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. That's Greg in Antioch. Who else is west?
Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor.
Hey, Jack. Yeah, you sound so much better here than what you do at 5 watts from over there on FM.
Man, that was terrible.
Well, it just means you're going to have to buy a tower. What can I say?
Okay.
Very good. That was Jack, Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor, and Donaldson. Who else is west?
Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec.
Very good. We've got Charles in there. Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec with a good signal. Who else is west? Anybody south? Nobody south. Please come now. South or east?
KM4 YRF.
Yeah, I was so sorry I was wearing headphones. That was Michael, KM4YRF, and I got to get a hearing test tomorrow. He's here in Mount Juliet. Who else is east?
K1
Ah, very good. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. They got Scott. Scott, you sound great. K1 SPD. Which antenna are you using today?
I'm back on the loop. I'm hearing better.
Ah, very good. You sound great.
Carry on. Say when it's
Very good. That's Kilo 1 Sierra Papa Delta in Laverne. Who was that? Was that you in there, Kevin? Yeah, very good. Kilo India 4 Zulu Delta Golf in Gladeville. And Kevin, who else was east? Who else is east? Anybody or north?
Kilo Echo 4 Tango.
Kilo Echo 4 Romeo Victor Quebec.
Okay, hold on one second. I have Wes in there first. Kilo Echo 4 Tango India Whiskey. Yeah, I got that right? KE4T. Oh, it's TWI. Excuse me, I'm writing it down backwards here. Got Wes in there with good signal. Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey India. Which antenna do you use on the 10 meters, Wes?
I was switching back and forth. I'm on the rotatable drop hole for 30 meters, the third harmonic. And anyway, you're stronger here than on the wall, so again, we're cross polarized.
Ah, very good. A rotatable dipole. That's cool. Is that the one you built?
No, it's meant for the 30 meters. So yeah, 30 meters, 10 megahertz band, but it's a third harmonic to 10 meters. And for whatever reason, you're stronger on it than the log periodic.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. The log periodic is scrambling my signal, apparently.
I'm curious how Michael here.
So what did you say?
I was curious if KM4YRF could get.
Michael, can you KM4YRF? Can you hear Wes tonight?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, well, give me a mic and on KE4TWI.
Very good. That's Wes, KE4TWI. I think I heard Brent in there. Was that you, Brent?
Kilo Echo 4 Romeo Victor Quebec. Brent Mount Juliet.
Yeah, you sound great tonight, Brent.
Good deal. Good deal. I haven't been on the HF in quite a while, so yeah, I'm happy to hear that.
No, big signal. It sounded really nice and good audio too. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's it's good. Very good.
Well, good deal, Paul. 73 to everybody, and we'll try to catch you next week.
Very good. That was Brent in Northwest Wilson, Kilo Echo 4 Romeo Victor Quebec. Big signal. Who else is north?
Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Kilo.
Yours is the end fed, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. It's doing a good job for you, considering. Well, I'm vertical and you're horizontal.
Yeah, I'm hearing today is really good though. I'm hearing everybody, and I normally cannot do that.
Oh wow, that's very good. That's Frank in Northwest Wilson. Well, actually, Northwest Mount Juliet. Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Kilo. Anybody else out there, north or anywhere? Hey, very good. Got you in there. Little. What do you use there? Because you're kind of low tonight there, Mark. Ah, okay, very good. Yeah, it's not doing as well. You think it'd be doing fine since I'm vertical, but it's not doing it. Very good. Frank, how do you copy Mark? Pretty good?
Yeah, I think I can hear him on his tummy load though.
Yeah, I just wondered because I know you're kind of close. Well, very good, Mark. Appreciate it. Whiskey Bravo 0, November, Oscar, Oscar, and Northwest Wilson. Who else is north? All right. No, any place, nobody else, any player, lollygaggers, lurkers, or sandbaggers? All righty. We shall close the net out. That was good. We had 11 on 10 meters, and we had 20 on 2 meters. I counted them right there. 25%. Hold on. Actually, I think it was 19. I think I counted them wrong, but good enough. We had a busy net. Appreciate everybody being there. And we're moving over to 223.415, and we'll see you there. K4P. And we're closing out this portion. K4P. I don't have to say that here.